What is going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well and amazing. If you're tuning in right now, hashtag I'm here. If you're watching on the replay, hashtag replay. I want to know who is tuning in, who is getting value. And today I am just going to kind of lay it out there. I'm going to be honest and vulnerable. Talk about some adversity I kind of went through, some isolation I kind of went through. And the reason I'm doing this is not just to air my dirty laundry and, put negative energy out there, but I know some of you, especially busy guys that are putting so much time on their job and their family and everybody else but themselves, you're struggling with maybe isolation or depression, or even if you're going through a breakup or whatever it is, I know in some way you're struggling. I want to help you out because sometimes it's the adversity that really helps us get stronger. So we're going to talk about it in this podcast. All right. So I'll go over some of my story. I know it's going to inspire a lot of you. If you're tuning in right now, I see some people. Much love. Hashtag I'm here. If you're watching on the replay, hashtag replay, and let's get this going. All right, we'll start it right now. 3, 2, 1. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Men's Fat Loss Made Easy podcast. I'm here to give you the best tips and tricks that you could use on your fat loss journey. Today, we're going to be talking about how I was lonely in college. And coming into college, I thought it was going to be a lot of fun, right? If you picture college, you probably think like all the things that everybody is doing, right? The partying and the video games and all those things, right? Especially like just hanging out with your friends and having a good time. That's what I thought it was going to be, but it didn't really work out that way. All right. And before I move forward, let me just make sure I'm getting some comments that the volume is not working. Okay. So now it should be better. So back to college. All right. Back to college. In terms of like me having high hopes, like I went having some friends and it was great. I knew some people that went there and it was good, right? Like I had, those intentions that college was just going to be the time of my life. And maybe you went to college and you think back and you're like, all right, I had the time of my life in college. I would go back in a second. It's not really the same with me because as you know, there are a lot of distractions in college, right? And for me, I was really focused on becoming a physical therapist. That was like my number one goal, to have like amazing grades, get into PT school. And that's what I wanted to do because I broke my kneecap, right? And I really loved going to physical therapy. I love my physical therapist and it really changed me. So I'm like, all right, I want to do this for life. All right. And I'm going to go to school. And I was really dialed in my studies. I wanted to have like a good time. And I did sometimes, right? But then I started my business. Just a few months into college, I started writing fitness programs, getting clients, putting myself out there on social media. It was uncomfortable, but I did it because I realized in college you can either fill your time with distractions or you could actually set goals because there is a good amount of free time. So I really started to develop my business, get it going. And those distractions, though, right, when you think about college and all the things that go on, and it was just all kind of coming at me, right? And I could kind of just feel myself feeling kind of alone sometimes, just feeling like isolated. And I was in my own head a lot of the time and comparing myself to a lot of people like, oh, why does he, have all the attention? Or why does this person have, a great relationship? And I'm over here slaving away, right? You should see my note cards when I was studying for tests, like literally this big, right? And just like working on my business, posting 20 times per day. I was honestly posting more back then than I probably do now. But it's a lot more quality value stuff now. Before I didn't even know really what I was doing in 2018, 2019, just like posting random stuff. Didn't know what was happening. So we came a long way, but I was really focused and there was a lot of distractions and I had to sacrifice a lot of fun. And guys, maybe you're watching and that's kind of what you have to do right now, right? You want to lose the 30 pounds. You want to get that promotion. You want to really work on yourself, but you have so many distractions going on around you, right? Your friends want to go out, right? Friday, Saturday, your buddies are always calling you, right? Your friend group, your social group, they're like, you have Tuesday plans every Tuesday, and then it always throws you off track with your diet. And sometimes you just have to like make some sacrifices. All right, we have to make some sacrifices. I sacrificed sleep. I sacrificed a lot of fun, right? There were, bars that people would go to and I would never go. And sophomore, junior, senior year, I was living alone by myself off campus. And it was also during COVID. So days would go by, I wouldn't see like a single soul, only just like the lady at the gas station. Had no idea who she was, and that's the only person I would see. But I went through those struggles and it was tough. Like there were lonely nights and it was hard. But like going back in time, I'm just going to be honest, I wouldn't change anything because that isolation really started to breed success for me because I just got to focus on myself. Like I had no other option but to battle those inner demons in me and just focus on me, focus on my productivity, focus on my future, especially during COVID. Like COVID either made you or it broke you. It really showed you who you were. You either like got after it, you set goals, or you laid back and you just let external factors determine your life. And you're just watching the news, you're listening to the government, too involved in politics. And that's why maybe overweight right now, right? Because you don't set those goals when you have all that time. And maybe you have limited time right now, but all you need is 5, 10, 15 minutes to prioritize a task and make sure that you get after it, right? So all that time I had, all that isolation, I wasn't going out, was in no relationships, only had a couple friends, right? I got in the best shape of my life. I was able to go from 0 clients, right, to at that time, like 50, 60 clients. Now we have nearly 100. And now we have that success because I got to really work during that time. And the business grew. We started changing way more lives, helping all these individuals around the world. We've had clients from, yes, the States, but we have clients right now in the program from Hawaii, Scotland, everywhere, the UK. Right, I got to move to my dream state that I only thought I'd vacation at. Right, I still do get to inspire everybody every single day on social media, and I share all of this because yes, we all have adversity. We're gonna go through some tough shit. That is just life. That's how it happens. But it's how you get back up. There's the great Rocky saying, right? It's not how many times you fall, it's how many times you get back up. Honestly, I could have misquoted that, but you know how it goes, right? You have to just keep getting up after you fall. And a lot of you, it's hard to do that for yourself, right? Something goes on in your career, you can't recover. So you don't want to keep going. You don't want to get to that next level because you're scared to fail again, right? You lost the 15 pounds before. Now it's all back on. You failed at your weight loss journey and you are skeptical to start again because you don't want to fail again. You are scared of failure. You're scared of judgment. I'm just here to tell you how it is. But I'm living proof that if you could work through those fears, it's not going to be easy, but it will be worth it. There is something beautiful on the other side. And I promise you, at the end of 2024, at the end of this year, whenever you're listening, in 6 to 12 months time, you're going to look back and you'll be like, wow, thank God for that adversity that I went through. Thank you, Lord, for those struggles because it made you the man you are today. All right. So just keep going. I'm here for you. Keep pushing. All right. That is it. Gentlemen, I appreciate you. I just want to share some of my story. That is kind of what I went through to really help breed some success in my life. And I know the same thing will happen with you. All right. So if you're listening to the podcast, I appreciate you. Make sure you follow me live next time. Make sure that you follow Instagram, Facebook. Instagram is Danny Cavs4. That's Danny CAVS4. Facebook is Danny Cavallaro. That's Danny CAVALLARO. That is it. God bless. Have an amazing day. And I'll talk to you soon. Let's go. I appreciate it. If you're still here, that means you are live. Hopefully you got some value. And hey, if you're going through something and you need some extra help, like mentally, physically, you finally want to make this change in 2024, put away those excuses, put away that old self, because that guy is not serving you. Send me a message. See if I can help. See what I can do. We'll go from there. All right. But that is it. Much love, everybody. Talk to you soon. Have a blessed day and see ya. Bye-bye.